Hey everyone, Tracy here. I am just doing a quick book haul for you today, and I use the term quick loosely. I haven't done one yet, and I've kind of had a collection of books piling up since the beginning of May, so I apologize. This is going to be 2 months worth of a book haul, and it's going to be probably kind of big, and I'm sorry. One of the first things that I got in and or around May, it might have been April, I'm not quite sure, was actually free comic book day. I went to the Vault of Midnight in downtown Ann Arbor, which was awesome. I've actually never been there. Really loved it. Vault of Midnight is awesome, and you should all go there. I got 3 different things while I was there. I got this hardcover of Mouse Guard, which is super awesome. Mouse Guard is actually written by someone from Michigan, which is cool. And there is also a small story in here based on the Labyrinth movie, which is fantastic. So I absolutely love the Labyrinth, and it features the little worm from the beginning of the movie, which is awesome because he's my favorite character. So that was awesome. I also got the preview of the Infernal Devices manga that's coming out, which is really cool. I read this and really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to see how they tackle the entire series as a whole. The other thing that I got a little bit bent, which is sad, but it's a comic of both the Guild on one side and Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the other, because who doesn't love Joss Whedon and Dark Horse Comics, really. The rest of the stuff is definitely not going to be in order. I have no idea when I bought it all, and it's just in a giant pile, so we're just going to go with whatever I pick up. One of the books I got recently was Rebel Angels by Liva Bray, which is a part of the Gemma Doyle series, which I have the first book of, and I happened to find this for 50 cents at the Ann Arbor Reuse Center, so I decided to pick it up so I could have the second book for when I finish the first one. I also got on that same trip All That I Am by Anna Funder. This is a book written about World War II. I don't really remember the synopsis right now, but it looked really interesting. It's actually a UK publication, which made it kind of fun to stumble onto in the Reuse Center. Again, 50 cents. I love the Ann Arbor Reuse Center. They have a fantastic selection of used books. I also got 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. At one point I had the audiobook for this checked out from the library, and I didn't actually get to read it, so I was kind of excited to find it because it just sounds like a really intriguing story. Also got Going Bovine by Liva Bray. I am in love with this book. It's amazing. I listened to the audiobook last fall and I fucking loved it, and I'm really excited that I found a hardcover copy. I do actually own a copy of this already, but it's paperback, and it's one that I will probably read a few times, and so hardcover is a good thing so that it doesn't die in the process. I also got Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. I had this recommended to me by a friend, and it was $1 at the Ann Arbor Reuse Center, so I figured it was a good time to pick it up. I also got Gingerbread by Rachel Cohen at the Ann Arbor Reuse for $1, and I'm kind of excited to read this. I tried reading it, I think back in March, and I just couldn't really get into it, and I think it just wasn't something that I wanted to read at the time. It wasn't the type of book I wanted to read, but I am still really excited to read it, so hopefully I will be tackling that one soon, because I mean really it's tiny. I also got Kiki Strike Inside the Shadow City by Kristen Miller. This is just an odd sounding book, and I really liked the cover, and it, again, 50 cents. I'm okay with buying a book entirely for the cover when it only costs 50 cents. I also got The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides, however that's pronounced. I've never read this book. I saw the movie when I was in high school, maybe. It might have been before I was in high school. I don't remember. But, anyway, I picked this up because I remember liking the movie, and I'm far enough away from it that I don't actually remember the story, and so reading the novel could actually be kind of cool because I won't remember what happened. Awesome, so now that my camera is done freaking out about not having enough memory, we can continue. Also from the Ann Arbor Reuse Center, I apparently just went crazy a couple times I went there, but I got Sloppy First by Megan McCaffrey, which I actually bought simply because of the title. I just thought it was a great title, and it seemed like a kind of interesting book. I also picked up Incubus Dreams by Laurel K. Hamilton. This book is a beast. I've actually read it before. I've read this entire series, and I really love it. When I moved, all of the majority of my books went into storage, including all of my Laurel K. Hamilton books except for one. And I've been kind of wanting to reread them. And so since this was only 50 cents, I figured why not? It's one of my favorites from the series, so I picked it up. I also got The Hunger Games, or not The Hunger Games, Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins, the third book in the Hunger Games series. I actually only own The Hunger Games and I just have the paperback copy. I don't have the other two books, so I was very excited to find this for like $2 at Goodwill. So I also bought Nightseer by Laurel K. Hamilton. I actually got this at Half Price Books in Chicago, which I love Half Price Books, and the one that's by my brother's house outside of Chicago is pretty fantastic. This is Laurel K. Hamilton's first book that she wrote before she started the Anita Blake series, and I've never read it, and I'm pretty excited to. It sounds kind of messed up like most of her books, and that just appeals to me. Outside of those books, I also purchased a few for full price, which is shocking, I know. I did a pre-order for Insurgent. This is what the hardback looks like underneath the jacket. I took the jacket off because I've been rereading it. So the pretty little amity tree right there. And I love this book. It's fantastic. I can't wait for the last book in the series to come out. When I ordered Insurgent, I got two other books from Amazon, both by Maureen Johnson. I got The Girl at Sea and The Key to the Golden Firebird. And I'm pretty excited. I love Maureen Johnson. These two books are really hard to find in bookstores now, which is why I decided to order them from Amazon. Plus they were only like $3 each, which was awesome. I also bought a copy of Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. I am one of the few people who never had to read this in high school. And I kind of feel like a bit of a schmuck for it. So I found it for like $5 at Target and was like, why not? Haven't started reading it yet, but I have it, so, you know, that'll in theory motivate me. On impulse, I bought The Girl in the Steel Corset by Katie Cross from the grocery store. My grocery store is a like weirdly large book section, and so I ended up getting this one, and it was not entirely satisfying, but it was interesting. I also got Kiss the Dead by Laurel K. Hamilton. I just realized I don't have it over here. Laurel K. Hamilton, clearly I just bought 3 of her books. She's one of my favorites. It's her newest book. It just came out in June, and I'm pretty stoked. It was pretty good, and yeah, I just don't know what I did with it, so maybe I will show that to you sometime later. Aside from all of that business, I also got 2 ARCs, or advanced readers copies, from Goodreads that I won from different authors. The first one is Visit Sunny Chernobyl, an adventure in the world's most polluted places. It's by Andrew Blackwell, and I was actually really hoping to read this before the release date, which was June 22nd, but because of all of the family things I was dealing with, I wasn't ever able to finish it. But it's pretty interesting concept, and I'm pretty excited to read it. The other one that I got was Bride of New France by Suzanne Desrochers. I don't really know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's French. She's Canadian, so I'm guessing it's French. This book is actually a Canadian bestseller. This is an advanced reader's copy for the US and UK editions of the book, so it apparently is at least pretty good, or at least people in Canada think it's good, so I'm willing to trust them. I like Canadians quite a lot. That is everything. That was a lot of books. I'm sorry that was very, very long, probably like 10 minutes, and hopefully I will be reading some of these soon. I know I've read a few of them already, but in general, hopefully I will start reading some of these soon and have a few more review videos for you. And that is all for today. Keep reading, have fun, and I will see you soon.